It's your boy Online Davo, and we back with another video. Look, we got about Jew Almighty. Sydney Sweeney is suddenly backtracking on MAGA after her career fell apart. And I love when people get what they deserve in life. I love it so much. Let's get into it and see what he's talking about. Come on.
Sydney Sweeney became a MAGA darling after her ad for American Eagle went viral, seemingly promoting eugenics. You know, white supremacy, blonde hair, blue eyes, master race vibes.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
You know what's crazy? I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, bro, she had to know what this meant. Like, she had to know. Like, there ain't no way she read this script and was like, Yeah, she knew, bro. She knew. She knew for sure.
And even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very genes.
And when people started calling out the tone deafness of the
ad was insensitive because it contained dog whistles of eugenics and palm-colored nationalism.
She refused to apologize and doubled down on the sentiments of the ad.
When I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
And the right loved her for it. She
Right.
became a MAGA hero. Sydney
We gonna hear it. Don't worry. We gonna hear it. We gonna hear it when we need to hear it. You right. My fault. My bad for asking how you really felt. We gonna hear it.
Sweeney refused to apologize for her Good Genes commercial. She is probably the most badass celebrity on the planet right now. Hollywood needs more people like her. It was all good just a week.
That nigga ain't care about her until he seen that she said that shit, bro. He probably didn't know who the fuck Sydney Sweeney was until that ad popped off. Come on now, bro.
Ago. And then the starring role in the film Christie, which dropped in November. And it absolutely flopped, earning $1.3 million against a $15 million budget.
After back-to-back catastrophic flops with Americana, Eden, and Christie.
Which was really her big chance to transition from Euphoria fame to an actual Hollywood movie star.
In Madam Web and Echo Valley over the past 2 years, and this is a career that is in flux.
Which means that the right that she was willing to grift and be a symbol of racism for didn't support her. And her Hollywood career has come crashing down before it even started.
As I said, you're only as good as your last 1 or 2 box office receipts. So if you keep flopping, you lose the ability to be that #1 on the call sheet person.
After that reality check,
I mean, what is that? 2, 3 flops by now? It's looking kind of rough for you, shawty. I ain't gonna lie. You may have to dive into a different type of career, you know, post-acting. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get put into early retirement in a minute. I ain't gonna lie.
months later, now she's back, acting surprised on the division that her ad calls and trying to walk back her stubbornness and MAGA stance. But it's too late. Now, I know this channel is super entertaining, but for all the times you get bored,
get your money, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm always for a brother getting that dough. Do your thing.
or scan the link or QR and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
Jeans are uncontroversial. Jeans are awesome.
Yeah, I like your jeans.
You look great in your jeans. I think I know how you're going to answer this, but I'm going to ask anyway. I mean, the president tweeted about the jeans ad, or Truth Socialed about the jeans ad, and that just seems to me like...
To have a racist president in 2025 is just the craziest experience ever. I mean, look what Trump is doing to Black holidays just to try to glorify himself. He literally cut off free entry to national parks for MLK Day.
This shit feel like a fever dream. It's like a nightmare you can't wake up from, bro. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, growing up, I didn't think the world was gonna be like this, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If niggas should've, when I said I wanted to get older, y'all should have warned me, bro. Y'all should have warned me that this type of stuff was going on, that this was the norm, that people were just voting in dumb shit, that people were just doing shit to go against their common interests of everybody else. Like, I didn't know this was a thing that people just did. I thought adults was smarter than that, you know? Shit crazy.
In Juneteenth, but added his birthday instead. But this is what they voted for.
That just seems to me...
Nah, put your own birthday over Juneteenth is crazy. That nigga mania as fuck, bruh. Fuck that nigga.
Like a very crazy moment for anyone. And I wondered what that was like.
It was surreal.
It was surreal. Mm-hmm. And it would be totally human. I would probably feel like thankful that somebody had my back in public. you know, and conveniently, some very powerful people had my back in public. And I wondered if...
Very powerful racist. Right. Yes. A racist.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Would you want Donald Trump to have your back? Like, if you like a celebrity or something, would you? Like, I feel like everything Brad touched is radioactive right now. He's not in no good favor, except for the people that really rock with him. And we know what type of people they are. So, do you want to be associated with those groups of people? I don't know.
Getting support from some of the most powerful racists in the country.
If you felt that way.
I don't think that, it's not that that feeling I didn't have that feeling, but I wasn't thinking of it like that, or like of any of it. I kind of just put my phone away. I was filming every day. I'm filming Euphoria, so.
Damn, she ain't comb her hair or nothing. Damn, Sydney, you looking kind of rough, nigga. God damn.
I'm working like 16-hour days, and I don't really bring my phone on set, so I work and then I go home and I go to sleep. So I didn't really see a lot of it.
You've made a really good case for it.
You ain't see the president tweet about you, my nigga? Really, nigga? You that busy? Who you fooling, bro?
For keeping your thoughts and your life separate from that work.
This reporter did her best to give her every opportunity to bail out any of the eugenic controversy around the Good Genes ad, around all the MAGA support that she was getting, and she completely refused. She didn't give a fuck.
But the risk is that, you know, there's a chance that somebody will get some idea about what you think about certain issues and feel like, I don't want to see Christy because of that. Like, do you worry about that? No.
Oh.
The criticism of the content.
Hey, she said that wasn't even a thought in her mind that people would use this or use this ad as a reason to not see her stuff. So she put on a bold face. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, Sydney, I was unfamiliar with your game. Now I know.
Which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
So in context, people were calling an ad out for pushing white superiority through eugenics.
Yo, I don't support that type of rhetoric. I think that everybody is beautiful in their own. Say whatever the fuck you gotta say, accept that, bruh. You chose the worst possible option. See, she was trying to keep that door open with the MAGA folks. Dumbass. That's what you get.
Controversial American Eagle jeans ad. Critics argued that the ad was insensitive because it contained dog whistles of eugenics and palm-colored nationalism.
And instead of her taking the opportunity to say, I don't feel like that, I don't agree with that, she was soaking up all the MAGA racist love and support and thought she was going to be a huge star and thought her movie was going to do great. And that did not happen. It's so funny because look at the praise that she was getting for being stubborn and unapologetically MAGA. Unapologetically herself, icon. Well, they didn't support her icon.
Hey, niggas just say icon. Yo, I fuck with Sydney. She doing it. Hey, white power. Yeah. Bro, but they wouldn't even go out to support her. These same people over here, yeah, Sydney, keep on being you. Yo, you finna go watch that Sydney Sweeney movie? Hell nah. Come on, man. Falling for the bait. Typical.
Sydney Sweeney has recently had several movies underperform at the box office, notably the crime film Americana, which saw extremely low opening weekends with Americana earning $500,000 and Christie just over $1.3 million, leading to significant discussion about her box office draw amidst the controversy. And I guess they just wanted to add in another film.
$500K? That sounds terrible. $500K, bruh? For a movie? Nah. That shit must have been ass. God damn.
Eden also flopped in August before landing on Netflix.
Sydney Sweeney's career is at a difficult fork. She's had a lot of flops this year, and generally in Hollywood, you are only as good as your last 1 or 2 box office receipts.
Yeah, but she's white and blonde with the American girl aesthetic. She's going to get more opportunities than other people after flops.
Christie cost like $15 million. So far, it's brought in like $1.5 million. This turkey cost $5 million, it's only brought in $500,000. In December, they're putting out The Housemaid, for which they paid her $7.5 million. If this film flops, her future as a leading actress may be over. As I said, you're only as good as your last one or two box office receipts. So if you keep flopping, you lose the ability to be that #1 on the call sheet person. If this film doesn't do well, I don't know how many more.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This how you know she's not ready for this acting life, bruh. Because if she is really an actor, she's really in that shit, she would have denounced that shit, bruh. Unless there's an actor out there, an A-list, B-list actor out there who's standing 10 toes with the MAGA people, you know what I'm saying? People know how to answer those type of questions. They would have been like, oh, nah, I'm not with that, you know. Everybody is beautiful. Everybody should love themselves and appreciate themselves. That's all that ad was that I just love being me. Boom. Keep it at that. You know what I'm saying? But she wanted to act all, if I got something to say, I'm going to say it, nigga. Like, ooh. Okay, then. Bet. Hey, you know what? Say less. Say less. Now look at her.
Chances she's gonna get. I imagine she'd get 1, maybe 2 more, and then they'd say, look, the audience has spoken. They don't really want to see her as a lead actress. We're not gonna keep risking $7.5 million to have people not come into the theater. The lead actor's job is not to make sure that the movie is good.
It's to sell the movie.
Make sure that people want to come in to see the movie. If people are voting with their dollars and saying we really don't care about seeing Sydney Sweeney, then Sydney Sweeney will no longer be a lead actress. Sure, she might get.
I literally only know her from Euphoria, which I didn't watch, and this shit. Oh, in the ad. That's the only reason. That's the only way she came into my circle of the internet. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm someone that watch movies. Like I watch movies. You know.
A little bit more of a chance because she's young and blonde and attractive. But Hollywood is filled with young, blonde, attractive people. And you're not going to risk $7.5 million when it's like, but she's not getting them to come into the theaters. If she was here, she would probably argue her point. A lot of people are not going to theaters right now, but that doesn't matter when you're showing up saying, hey, studio, I want $7, $8, $9, $10 million to star in this picture. And they're like, well, your last 4 or 5 movies bombed. Are we going to make our money back? No.
You want 4 to 5 what? Is niggas even going to watch your movie? That's what I'd have been like, is people even going to watch your shit? Because based off what I seen, you've been flopping. You're cooked. Get the fuck out of my office.
No.
Bad bet. Get the fuck out.
And the non-racist people that she had that would have supported her are no longer supporting her. After she stood 10 toes down and really had a smug, condescending, not giving a fuck vibe, especially during that GQ interview, the internet was really surprised when this People interview came out with her basically trying to walk back the racist MAGA vibes. And she failed. Sydney Sweeney shares emotional response to controversial American Jeans ad. I'm against hate. Many have assigned motives and labels to me that just aren't true. The actress tells people exclusively of backlash she's faced this year as she promotes her upcoming film, The Housemaid. Sydney Sweeney tells people that she doesn't support the views that people connected her American Eagle campaign to. If that was the case, then she had months of opportunity to speak out against.
She thinks we are as dumb as she is. We know what the ad meant, and we know what you meant by not saying nothing. We know exactly what you're doing when you decide not to say anything. So we took a mental note, and we said, bet. As simple as that, bruh.
Those views. She could have done it in that GQ article when that interviewer was giving her every opportunity to say something. She refused to. So I hope this new year brings more focus on what connects us instead of what divides us. She said nothing. She didn't walk back anything or disavow anything. Please believe she is still swastika.
Well, congratulations, Sydney. You not saying anything just hyped up more people on the internet to be like, yeah. Well, you could have been another celebrity, another person, because whether we like it or not, someone out there looks up to Sydney Sweeney. Someone does. I bet you someone does. You could have been like, yo, this isn't good. We should not be spreading hate. We should not be spreading these ideologies. And you could have turned one of your fans into like a supporter of some good shit. They could have fell away from that dark path that they might have, crept into, wandered into, at 1 a.m. But, you chose to keep that back end open just in case. You blonde, you got the blue eyes, you know what I'm saying? You white, you know what I'm saying? Skinny, you feel me? So look like a typical American woman. You gonna have money there. Money gonna be there for you. So you got too greedy, bruh.
Sweeney. And people are just not fooled by her fake-ass non-apology.
So after 5 months of getting blind praise from wannabe neo-Nazis on the internet, Sydney Sweeney has bravely come out as against hate, and this has a lot of people asking, what in the crisis management is going on here? I swear to God, you can't...
Ain't gonna lie, her PR team is ass. Bro, her PR team is terrible, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. It's either her, well, she's dumb too for hiring them. Because, bro, come on, man. From the ad and onward after, bro, and everything after that from the ad, she's been looking cooked, but I ain't gonna hold you. Every single step she takes is the wrong one.
Not make this stuff up, because just earlier this week we got the news that Sydney Sweeney's manager Jennifer Miller left the Paradigm Talent Agency and moved to Brillstein Entertainment Partners.
Shit.
What do you know? Also this week we got the Euphoria season 3 premiere date as the marketing for this begins to ramp up.
Not only that,
in fact, word on the street is that Zendaya is refusing to do any public press with Sydney Sweeney to promote the upcoming Euphoria season 3 due to the controversies that Sydney has been involved.
Oh, is that for real? Say swear, Zendaya. Hey, that's my bae. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out from the bae, Zendaya. Do your thing, sister. Come on now. You know what's up with me, sis. Tap in with me. Hello. Let's make some money on. Come on.
Once again, all of that information is alleged, but I cannot blame Zendaya if that is true.
And people can say whatever they want about Zendaya, but she is a huge Hollywood star. She's starring in 2 of the biggest franchises right now at the same time with Spider-Man and Doom.
This week we also got a big push for her new movie, The Housemaid, after back-to-back catastrophic flops with Americana, Eden, and Christie.
Back-to-back catastrophic flops.
It's in Madam Web and Echo Valley over the past 2 years, and this is a career that is in flux, hence the change in management companies.
I forgot about Madam Web, so she has been catching bricks for a while now.
I do think this movie will be her most successful this year, which is a low bar, but I think this is the...
I didn't even know she had a movie called that. I'm not gonna lie.
Exact type of slop that her newfound fans want to see from her. Miller's been with her for a long time, and I'm sure is not thrilled about the trajectory of her career post becoming a white supremacy poster child. Craziest thing is about this sad attempt at damage control 5 months later is just how disingenuous it actually is, saying absolutely nothing. Quote, I was honestly surprised by the reaction. I did it because I love the jeans and love the brand. I don't support the views. Some people chose to connect to the campaign. Many have assigned motives and labels to me that just aren't true.
She said absolutely nothing. She didn't deny or disavow anything.
Wrapping up with the most nothing PR statement of all time, she said, quote, anyone who knows me knows that I'm always trying to bring people together. I'm against hate and divisiveness. In the past, my stance has been to never respond to negative or positive press, but recently I've come to realize that my...
Get the fuck out of here, bruh. You had so many opportunities to get back on track, and you're just, bro, stop playing in my face. All right, me and my niggas, we don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? We can't fuck with you, bruh. You showed exactly where you stood, Sydney. We not rocking with you, bro. It is what it is, my nigga. And you see, Zendaya, I know you got a contract to fulfill. Zendaya, you get a pass because you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? You making some money with her, so you get a pass because you didn't know this, Zendaya. You didn't know. But from a brother from across the bridge, you know what I'm saying? We can't rock with City no more, Zendaya. Alright? Just letting you know.
Silence regarding the issue has only widened the divide, not closed it. So I hope this new year brings more focus on what connects us instead of what divides us. We're not dumb because we just saw her on camera get asked basically to disavow white supremacy. What she said is, when I want to talk about something, I will.
She did not give a fuck during that interview.
Hey, and she wanted to talk about it when her pockets started getting low. She started seeing them flops. She said, She seen them flop. She said, damn, maybe this is a very serious topic that I should discuss amongst the public. When niggas start losing money, they start getting real inquisitive. They start questioning shit like, damn, have I been wrong this whole time?
She probably thought she was on top of the world because Trump was tweeting her. And again, she had all the MAGA support in the world until she caught another flop.
This is lifeless, effortless, thoughtless, see-through damage control, and all she had to do 5 months ago when she saw the first backlash and saw the literal neo-Nazis supporting her was say, guys, look, this was just about jeans. I do not support white supremacy. I don't support the people that are supporting me. All it had to be was that, but that is not what she did. So now this is where we are.
And of course, people aren't buying this disingenuous this fake ass apology or walk back. We all know it's only happening now because her career is on the line. Movie flop. Now she understands the vice.
Bro, she and that bitch like, perhaps I misjudged the situation. I love it, bro. I love this. Oh my
exactly.
gosh.
She waited until people called her Swastika Sweeney and her movie started flopping to say something, because she does not care. See, I would have let it slide if she addressed it a couple days or hell, even weeks later, but she somehow dragged it all the way to December and did that one interview in between when she had the chance to clear the air, and she did.
Right.
Couldn't be more disingenuous handling. Mind you, that's 4 flop films this year alone.
Right,
this is
crazy.
about
I'm
her
not gonna
career
lie.
more than anything else, and she still handled it in a very smug way, like she really does not care.
She was talking like she was that nigga, but I ain't gonna hold you. She was talking like what? Like you was she was a made woman or something. Like you ain't put that much work in to be talking how you talking. Hey, look, not popular enough to have a strong stance on shit, unless it's for the betterment of society. All right, you're not. You feel me? You're not doing all that to go against the grain. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna keep it real, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart with your moves, man. You gotta think long term. But you started believing what everybody else is telling you. You let them niggas gas you up, it left you high and dry.
This ad dropped in July, bro. Her team trying to backtrack after they realized the audience she catered to doesn't support her project. It's too late. You're already the face of MAGA. I agree, because she refuses to do a real full apology. We all know where she stands and how she really feels, and I don't think anybody that's non-MAGA would support her at this point. The MAGA she was trying to align with don't buy movie tickets, and now she understands how divisiveness is bad. A month ago, she said, when I have something to say, people will hear. Today, she's pretending she never said it. MAGA can't keep their story straight for 30 days. Calls must have been made, because this is drastically different than what she was saying before. Calls were definitely made. Her manager left, her movies have been flopping, and she has another movie coming out in December. So she's at the point where her career is 100% on the line. Reminder, she was given the easy...
Hey, this some back against the wall shit. I ain't gonna lie, Sweeney. Ain't gonna lie, Sydney. This some back against the wall. How you gonna respond? You feel me? We gonna see how you respond, though.
Out ever in that GQ interview and purposely played dumb. She was. That interviewer gave her every chance and opportunity to walk back the MAGA support, and she refused. Mind you, this was her a month ago regarding the same ad where she refused to say shit about shit. About shit. This switch up because her racist fan base are not buying her movie tickets. Miss me with that bullshit. MAGA is this your queen? If it is, they are not supporting her at the box office. Like I said about Lily Gaddis, it's always a great day when a racist gets a reality check. And she has no one else to blame but herself. After back-to-back movies flopping and her reputation in the gutter, and now other big Hollywood stars refusing to be on the set or promote with her, her brand is as toxic and unpopular as MAGA is at this point, which makes sense. And because she refused to offer a genuine apology or really address her statements in a genuine way, she's gonna keep flopping and her career is gonna keep going down.
Hey, man, shout out Joe Almighty, bro. Sydney, you're looking cooked. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And it was all self-inflicted, bro. All right, that what happens when you try to have your foot in acting and your foot in being a bigot. You know what I'm saying? You should have chose one. You feel me? You was better off not saying shit, to be honest. You was better off after you said what you said, talking like you was big boss dog and you was that nigga and you just didn't have to say nothing to nobody. After you did all that in that interview, you should have kept it stitched lip. But you seen your shit started flopping, so you're like, damn, I gotta make some money on my PR team finna job me. I know what's up. I already know the deal. You know what I'm saying? I would say I understand, but I don't understand being a fraud. You feel me? I'm gone. Peace.